What's going on, guys? So I'm on my way to boxing right now. I'm running a little bit late. I would record when I'm in there, but our coach, he's no mess about, man. As soon as you're there, that's it. It's training. But yeah, you know, like, do you know what I've noticed? Whenever I go to, whenever I've got boxing, it's like, because it's so late in the evening, I always need to find the motivation. Do you guys ever get like that? You know, like when it's late, or like you've been hanging out, or you've been at work or whatever, like, it's really hard to, like, you know, to get motivated to go sometimes. But you know, like, when I get there, I feel fine, I feel awake, and I think, why was I so demotivated? I don't really get demotivated though anymore, to be fair, because I'm so used to it. Do you know what it is? It's because of the fucking English weather. I hate the fucking English weather. That is what demotivates me the most. I swear to God, like, when it's fucking cold and raining, I fucking hate going out, but I guess we have to do these things, right? Boxing is awesome though, guys. Honestly, it's such a different sport to what I used to do, which was powerlifting, and you know, like, there's an art to it as well. You know, when you're punching and stuff, it's just an art form, and it's just awesome. I love it. You know, I've done it when I was younger, and I wish I did carry on, to be fair, but through my teens and stuff, I was an absolute fucking tearaway, man. You know, and I guess that's the advice I'd give to, like, any young teenager that, you know, maybe sitting around and not knowing what to do with their life, or whether to go college and all that kind of stuff. I'd say, you know what, if you're like that and you can't make a decision, I'd say join a club, do something, honestly, because it does pay off, man. Like, my son at the moment, he's doing dancing, street dance, and he's only 11, but he's got really, really good at it, and like, he's winning competitions and stuff. And you know, who knows what happens in the next 5 years or so? He could become something big. You know, just never know what's going to happen in life, you know. But if you're like a young teenager, boy or girl, I'd say just go and get into something, get into anything. If you're sitting around like I did at 17, 18 or whatever, and you don't know what to do with yourself, you're going to college, but you know, you're not really interested in the course, it's just because you have to go, I'd say get into a club, man. Like, so go and do some, I don't know, boxing, mixed martial arts, go and play the piano. If you're a girl, go and do, I don't know, get into yoga and Zumba, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what? It's just good for the body, it's good for the mind, and it sort of it builds up your confidence as well to do other things in life. You know, I kind of wish when I was growing up, I wish that I got into something, but you know, I did. I guess you could say I did. When I got about 19 or so, I got into the gym. 20, I got into the gym, but then I messed about a little bit, and it was only like sort of the last sort of few years that I'd done the powerlifting and that kind of stuff. When I was very, very young, I was doing DJing and all that kind of stuff, but I never pursued anything. But I suppose it's because of the negative influence that I was around and all that shit, you know. But like, you know, through my teens, I would sit there and I'd have nothing to do, and I do wish I just focused on something like this, like boxing, for example. Yeah, I wish I just focused on it, and I got it done, man. You know, because who knows what could have happened now. I mean, I'm 27. I've been training for a few months now, but you know, I guess in another sense, I guess at least I got to, like, sort of, you know, live out my teenage years, you know, of going out, drinking, partying. I wish I never ever slept with random girls and all that stuff, because I just got a bad name for that, and I didn't like that, to be fair. But as I said, I was a bit of a man slag. I was a bit of a naughty boy, and you know, these things happen as you grow up. But I do wish I got into a club, because there was times I was sitting in my mum's house, and it was like I didn't have anything to do, man. Like, I wasn't working and stuff. I don't know, me and work just, I don't know, don't get on very well, but yeah, so I was just sitting around, not doing anything. My mate would ring me, do you want to come out and hang out? And we'd just go and smoke spliffs or drink some fucking alcohol and go to girls' parties and all that shit, like, trying to bang them. Like, what kind of life is that, you know? Like, it's bollocks. I should have just been doing something more productive, but I guess, as I said, you know, like, at least I got to live out my teenage years. You You know, so I've done it, I've been there, I've done that, and I know I don't want to do that. You know, I don't drink anymore, I don't smoke, I eat clean, I live a good, healthy life, and that's all that you need to do, right? But yeah, that's my advice to all the young people out there that watch this channel. You know, like if you're sitting around, you don't know what to do with yourself, join a club, man. Honestly, just do it. Obviously it gets you ready for life as well, man. If anything, if you don't like progress in it or anything, or you don't want to progress in it, it just gets you ready for life. It builds up your confidence, and it's something that you can say I've done, you know, like it's an achievement, I guess. But yeah, you know, like I work really hard at boxing. Like, I train every single day. As you guys know, I eat very clean. And this is all I want to do, man. And I'll do it, you know. Guys, right now, I'm just going to pulling it into the club. So I will catch you guys later. I thought I'd just give you a 2-minute words of wisdom, I guess. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace and love.